All right, what is up, everyone? So I'm gonna make a quick video before I create a course to give y'all some guidance. Um, the first video is gonna be about how to make money fast, right? That's what got the most votes. And I just want to keep it as simple as possible. I'm gonna start off with mindset, and then I'm gonna give y'all some action steps that y'all can take, so y'all can execute. Now, it's not. This isn't. You're not creating anything, all right? So don't before you start get overwhelming yourself and stressing yourself out. If you don't come from money, making money seems hard. Okay. So first, you must have studied how money works in order to understand all those pieces. Okay. If you're not thinking about creating a rocket ship, if you're not thinking about building out a brand new car, if you're not thinking about building a brand, then you don't have to worry about creating a whole brand new formula. What you need to be focused on is specifically what problems is that you can solve. Once you figure out what problems you can solve, then you go specifically to that industry and offer that solution. Okay. You don't have to get very niche specific either. Um, you can first figure out who it is, look at your resources, look at your environment. Okay. Figure out what type of problem do people have that you can solve. Number one thing is don't try to solve broke people's problems, poor people. Okay. That was my number one mistake. When I jumped into credit, personal credit, I wanted to help everybody out. I figured, well, if I learn how to fix credit, I can help everybody fix their own credit. And I I apologize. I am traveling right now. I'm actually in Santa Marta. I'm in the beach. I'm in Colombia. So I'll show you a quick view. I'm going to be traveling quite a bit, so you'll be seeing a lot of different background scenes, sceneries. But anyways, so when I started off, my biggest goal was to learn credit so I could help everybody fix their credit. Because I figured, damn, well, if I didn't have the opportunity, how many more people can I provide the opportunities to? Right now, the problem with that is that I did learn how to do fixed credit. I learned everything about credits, the banks. I learned funding. And this took me, I don't know, about 8 years roughly. And I started giving that information away and I wanted to help everybody out. Then I created a product. Okay. Now, this is the thing, everybody was there cheering me on, supposedly cheering you on, supporting you. And everybody was looking forward to purchasing a credit on how they can repair their credit or they were going to let you fix their credit. But when it comes time to ask for the money, that's when you really realize who's there to support you along the way. Okay. So, number one thing is don't ever try to sell to your family. All right. Don't sell to me personally. I don't sell to family. I don't sell to friends. I used to when I first started, but not anymore. I avoid it as much as I possibly can. They expect some type of special treatment. They expect discounts. Um, they half-ass it. They expect you to do everything for them. Back then, I could do it. I can afford it. I had time to, but now I got a lot of things going on in my own personal life and in my business for me to be able to take time out of my plate to give it to you at 50% off. Okay. So I either just give it all to you or I just don't even give it to you. And I will show you who I personally trust. Okay. Um, Trying to sell to broke people, there's a reason. This is two different things you have to identify. Okay. There's a big difference between broke and poor. If you're poor, that's just to me, that's a mindset and perspective. You have limited beliefs. You don't want to see more. You're not willing to challenge yourself. You're not willing to try new things. You think everything is a scam. Okay. Now, there's nothing wrong with it as long as you're okay with staying where you are today. All right. If you're not happy with where you are in life today, with the amount of income, with what you're doing, with who your boss is, with if you're willing to comply to another man or another person telling you what to do, when you can take your time off, then to me, that's a very poor mindset. By all means, stay where you are. I have no desire on taking you out of that. Okay. If you have a desire to get out of that mind state, if you want the freedom, If you want to choose what you want to do in life, when you can do it, how many days you can take off, if you don't want to cap your income, then to me, that's somebody that I want to work with. You're only broke financially. Okay. That doesn't mean you have a broken mindset yet. Oh, all right. So I would focus a lot more. Again, this is just y'all. This is how I make my decision, how I was making my decisions back then. Um, First, I focus on helping rich people. Why? There's a crazy thing that you learn. I've been in business now for a little over 5 years now. And when I jumped into real estate, I started talking to people who were making 50, 100, $200,000 a month. Those people don't value nothing, not a damn thing. Okay. And if they don't value anything, then they don't value money. They're willing to spend two, three, four, $500 on a quick meal, on a dinner. They're willing they go on vacations and they drop $10,000, $15,000 and it doesn't break the bank. Okay. So once I started realizing that, I figured, well, why would I not sell to those people who are just willing to dump their money and they don't value it? It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't break the bank. Instead of trying to work with people who have no money. Okay. I would much rather work with somebody who has money than somebody who only makes $5,000 a month. They're going to be counting every single dollar that you charge them, right? I used to charge, excuse me, I used to charge $500 to fix somebody's credit. That's absolutely almost giving it away, giving it free. And people would still ask for discounts. People would still complain. They always had something to cry about. When I started, now I charge $5,500 a month to work with me. Why? Because if I bring you one deal, that client, it's gonna be about $20,000. 10, 20, nah, 10 is too low. 20, 30, $40,000. There's been some cases where I help people raise capital, right? And this is marketing to, in simple terms, I help people make more money and put more money in their pockets. What I really do is I help people raise capital. With one person that I can bring them, we can get them up to 50, nah, $100,000. And because I'm in the commercial real estate space, $50,000 can't really do much for you. So some of the people that I work with have a minimum of $100,000 that they can collect, and some see up to $500,000. Okay, so that is the field that I'm in. Those numbers are not. That is a very, very common number. Two, three, four, $500,000 is very common for commercial real estate. All right, so that's why I decided to do marketing for real estate investors, or any company that I can bring online that charges 10, 20, $30,000. Why? All they need is 5 clients to make $100,000. Okay, so that is my specific audience. I didn't want to work with people who didn't understand my language. I didn't want to convince anybody. I didn't want to have to break anything down. I want to work with people who are already in the field, that already have the mindset, who are just looking for me. I'm not here to coach you. I'm not here to mentor you on why you need marketing. It's very simple. If you want to make more money, I will put more money in your pocket, and it's guaranteed. All right. So you need to figure out what is it that you can offer. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Um, if you're doing cleaning services, go directly with the high end houses, the very, very high end houses. When I was back in Austin, right, my luxury car rental company, you can do very, very economy, which is $30, $40 a day. You can do somewhat medium, $80, $100 a day. Or myself, I decided to work specifically with entrepreneurs and 4 to 5 star hotels. I ended up partnering up with all the hotels, and I ended up pushing myself, branding my name, branding my company as a high-end luxury company, high-end car rental company. Okay. Because of that, the lowest I would rent out my cars was $200 a day and up to $400 a day. Of course, these were SUVs. So that is the difference. You just have to identify who is it that you want to work with. What problems is it that you're going to solve? The problem that I solved in the car rental business was, you could text me to book the car online. Okay. You could text me on Google. You can book and do all the reservations. You can upload all your documents through online, through the portal that I have on my website. Once I receive all that information, I'm good to go. You tell me exactly where you want to pick the car up, and you tell me where you're going to drop it off. It's that simple. So that was the problem that I solved. And why is it that I created that company? I traveled quite a bit. When I travel quite a bit, having a rent a car, I would call, for example, Hertz. You call Hertz, they leave you on wait 30 minutes to an hour. You have to show up to the location, and then on top of that, you have to wait 1 to 2 hours to even receive the car. And then when you call about a certain car, when you call about the Audi, when you call that you want to reserve the Audi, they tell you they have it available. And once you get there, they tell you that they have something similar, and they give you the Chevy Equinox. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want the Chevy. I wanted the Audi. So I realized that was a great opportunity for most entrepreneurs. As an entrepreneur, let me tell you something. We don't have enough time to be negotiating all the small, unnecessary things. If I'm telling you I want the Audi and I'm willing to pay for it, then I want the Audi. Okay. You're not going to try to tell me that here's a Chevy and it's going to be $50 less or whatever it is. To me, as an entrepreneur, I don't have time. Give me exactly what I'm asking for. I'm willing to pay you whatever price you're giving me, and that's it. End of conversation, and that's the business. Okay. So if you have a cleaning service, go for this is up to you, right? But I'm just gonna tell you, I would go for luxury. Why? Because when the economy, if something was to tank, if somebody was not doing good, if somebody was to get laid off, if somebody, I don't know, if they throw a big ass party, right? Who are they most likely willing to call? You want to be in their back pocket. All right. If you are doing a restaurant, cater to the high end people, the luxury, right? Clean food, vegan food, whatever it is. The restaurants is not my field, but that's exactly who I would cater to. If you are going to mobile detailing, on the mobile detailing, I would focus specifically on very high-end cars and offer high-end services. All right. Ceramic coating, mobile hand detailing with no brushes or anything to scratch the paint. So you have to, if you're in a mindset space, if you're a mindset coach, who is it specifically that you want to cater to? To me, let me tell you this. I've helped out. I've had 4 clients in the mindset space. I actually got one of them that said he was a mindset coach and he wanted to help broke people and put them in a better position, put them in a better place. He was only charging $300 a month. When he told me what his problem was, that he was dealing with people who didn't have jobs, they were unemployed, they weren't ready to commit, they weren't ready to invest into something that big. $300, it became very eye-opening for them once I pointed those things out. You're trying to help broke people out that are not in a position to be helped, and they don't want to help themselves. Why would you waste your time trying to help these people out for only $300? Not only are you going to put in a lot more work and a lot more effort, but you're also not going to get paid. You're underpaid, overworking, underpaid. So what's the point of quitting your job if that's the same shit you're doing? Okay. And the only difference from somebody, from a mindset coach who's charging $300 a month to $3,000 a month, is, do they believe in themselves? And it also involves and requires what have you done in your life and what have you accomplished? Okay. There's a very famous, popular guy now. His name is David Goggins. His mindset is completely, he's on another level. All right. He's helped me through a lot of situations. He's the one that got me into running and breaking through a lot of new levels. So a mindset like that, I'm willing to pay whatever, $500,000 to help me break through whatever it is that I need. All right. So you need to figure out who it is that you're looking to serve. What problems is it that you're looking to fix? And once you identify who it is, then you start reaching out to them. Okay. If you are not in a position to do sales, if you're not in a position to break out of your comfort zone and reach out to people and let them know what it is that you do or what it is that you're trying to do and that you want to work with them, you're not in the right space. Okay. Number one thing that's going to bring money, that's going to drive leads, is going to be sales. You can do all the advertisement and marketing as you want, but without sales, you're not getting anywhere. Okay. So get ready just to get broken through. So for 30 days, I would even challenge you. For 30 days, what is it that you can do? How many people is it that you can reach out to? Now, there's a spreadsheet that I created that I provide for my for all of our clients, right? And this is our consulting clients. We give them a spreadsheet that breaks down. Um, I'll see if I can share it with y'all. If you're interested in it, I'll put it in the comments or just message me and I'll share it with you. I don't want to be stopping the screen at the moment. So what that is I have you reach out to 50 people. Okay. With those 50 people, I show you exactly who to look for, how to read the bio. All right. In their bio, and then you look at their profile and you message everybody. But don't make it complicated. Just reach out to everybody, depending what field you're in. All right. I'm just assuming you're looking for online people. All right. There's going to be different methods. So you can reach out to people online, Instagram, Facebook. We use LinkedIn as well, and start a conversation. You're not trying to sell them in the DMs. All you're trying to do is talk to them, start up a conversation, understand their problems, and see if they're interested in anything you have, or just start up a conversation and get them on the call. Okay. Once you get them on the call, that's it. You get to learn more about them, see where they're at, see what they're missing. You see exactly what it is that they're trying to reach, where they're trying to go in life. All right. Once they tell you, obviously that's very intrusive. Nobody's just going to open up and tell you exactly what it is, where they're at, what their revenue is, and where they're trying to get to. So you need to learn how to start communicating effectively, understand and read some sales stuff, and make sure to ask the right questions. Don't ever try to sell them. Don't be too pushy, but just schedule the call. All right. Now, if you are looking for let's say you're in a construction company, you have a roofing business, you have a electrical, you have a water, plumbing, whatever. A lot of the groups that I've helped out and where I've gotten some of my clients have been on Facebook. All right. There's a lot of groups in Facebook that you can join, specifically real estate for me, where I found a lot of these plumbers, electricians, and roofers. Okay. Now, if you want to work with a company directly, you go on Google and see how they're ranking. All right. Once you go on a Google, you can look up roofing, electrical, whatever it is that you're looking for. You see how it is that they're ranking. You see if they have any reviews. You look at their website, and if they don't, you call them and then you let them know exactly what it is you're offering. Okay, so it's not hard. It's a numbers game. And in the beginning, of course, it is going to be very difficult for you because you might not have the experience or you might not have the clarity on how to do it. And you might be scared. But it's just a numbers game. Talk to 50 to 100 people. One of them is going to say yes, they're going to be interested, but you're still going to fuck it up. You're going to blow it. Okay. One thing is don't be scared of fucking something up that's not yours. A lot of the clients, a lot of the people that we work with, they're scared of fucking something up. They're scared of fucking up the call when they don't even have the clients. They don't even have the money. So how are you scared to fuck something up that isn't yours? How are you scared to fuck something up? How are you scared to lose it, not collect the money when they haven't even committed to anything yet? Okay. And the faster you fuck up, the faster you make those the faster you don't collect the money and you keep trying, giving all that effort, then you're going to realize you got to get better. Okay. And all you can do is get better in sales, negotiation. You can ask better questions. It all comes down to psychology. There's a really, really great book that I've read. It's called Never Split the Difference. Okay. That teaches you a lot about psychology. It teaches you how to understand people, how to read body language. Um, you don't really need to know body language to talk on the phone, but you will be able to hear the specific tonality that they're using for you to be able to overcome whatever it is that they might throw at you. All right. You don't have to worry about having the right package either. If you don't have any clients, you don't have nothing to sell. So figure out, once you talk to these people, what is the main problem that they're having? Once you understand the main problem once you understand the main problem that they're having, then it is then that you start seeing, you create that offer, you craft up the offer. Okay. When you have 5 people that tell you, yes, they're interested in working with you and whatever solution it is that you're solving, that is exactly what it is you're going to be creating your product or service off of. Okay. Once you have 5 people that you're working with, then you can put a name to it, you can label it. But as of then, you don't have any clients yet. So don't worry about spending so much time creating, crafting up something. Now, that's one of my biggest mistakes that I did as well, right? Including with this marketing company. I said, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to offer, and that's it. The more I talked to people, the more I realized the packages that I had were super advanced. Okay. More people, there was a lot more people that didn't understand half of the language that I used than did. Okay. So then I realized, well, if I'm making it that complicated, then I got to change something up. So instead, again, this is where sales kicks in. Okay. It's better to ask them, figure out, talk to them. Hey, where are you at? Where are you at in your business? What is it that you're trying to get to? I don't ask anybody for their dreams, because dreams means fantasies and fairy tales and all this shit. I want to become financially free. I want to become financially independent. I want to become a millionaire. My instant question is, where are you at now? What have you done in the last 6 months? I haven't done nothing. Well, then get your head out your ass, get back to fucking earth, and get your feet on the ground, and let's do some real talk. You know, the faster you can approve the truth, the faster you can accept the truth and be honest with yourself, the faster you can move forward and make progress. So first things first is, I asked them, where is it that you're at now? Why is it? I don't really care where you're at. But when you start talking, it takes me 30 seconds to identify your mindset and see if I can help you or not. Okay. That's my number one thing. I have to see if I can help you first. I know I can help a lot of people, but the thing with a lot of people is they're not coachable, or they're not really ready there to be taken. Okay. A lot of people say they want to do better in life and they're ready to invest in themselves and they want to help their family become all of this. But when it comes down to it, they're not really willing to put in the work and the time that it takes. Okay. So to me, that's my number one thing. I don't care about hearing all your fairy tales and all your dreams. Tell me where you're at and what you're trying to accomplish in these next 60, 90, 90 days to 6 months. Once I get an understanding of that, then we go in deeper. If you're looking to get into this business, if you're looking to get into real estate wholesaling, if you're looking to start this cleaning business, what's been holding you back from getting started? Well, it's money. Cool. It's the skills. I don't know where to find them, whatever it is. Then that will create the conversation to where I can really dive in. All right. If they tell me, well, I don't have the money, I agree it takes some money, but you don't need 5, 10, $20,000 to get started, to start up a business. And if you do, then go look at something else. Okay. If you don't have any money and if you don't have any skills, don't think about starting a business that requires a lot of capital to get started. All right. First, focus on building some high level income skills that are going to put you up above. All right. Sales and marketing. Learn how to talk to people, learn how to understand them, understand psychology, understand what gets their mind going. And once you do, then you figure out how you can create that solution. You create the solution as you go. You're at the beginning, you will be winging it. But you got me here. So if you need any help, if you need any assistance with anything, let me know and I will help you structure that out. Um, Other than that, you must be tracking how many people you're talking to, new people and old conversations. All right. If you're not, then you can't grow, you can't scale what you're not tracking, what you're not measuring. So your number one problem, it needs to be tracking shit. How do you track? Spreadsheet. All right. Just build a spreadsheet. And like I said, I'll share mine, the one that we use, so y'all can see it as well. So reach out to new people, talk to at least 10, 20 new people a day. If you're new, if you're really ballsy and if you really want to make a change in your life fast, reach out to 50 people. Okay. Reach out to 50 people every single day, start up conversations, get to learning and talking to some people. And then once you do that, then you're going to get in the groove. You're going to understand how people work and how they make decisions. Get them on the phone. Okay. What I use is Calendly. There's a free link to Calendly. Go check it out. I'm not associated with them. Um, If you got any questions on there, then good. Go ahead and put them in your in there. Don't overwhelm them though. Just ask 2 to 3 main questions that you really need, and then use Zoom. All right. I think Zoom has like a free 30, 45 minute calls or something. But if you're serious, then just pay for it. I think it's about $15, $20 unlimited time. All right. Um, and that's really it. That's all you need. Calendly, Zoom. They're both free. You don't need any money to get started. Spreadsheets, Google, learn how to use it. That will become your best friend. And that's it. That's how you track it. So if you got any other questions, let me know. But do take action, execute. The faster you execute on this information, the faster you will see some results, the faster you can make some money, and the faster you can get out of your job, or you don't even have to quit your job. The best part about this is that you can do it while at your job during your free time. All right, you have to start prioritizing your time, but that's going to be on the next video on how to stay accountable and disciplined. So if you got any questions, leave them in the comment. I'll talk to y'all soon.